Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Owusua here once again with a very simple but absolutely delicious assorted okra stew recipe. I really hope you're going to love this recipe and you're going to try making this at home. Let's get cooking. Here I have some okra that I've already washed and chopped up, and to that I'm going to add some chopped up onions, some water and some salt. Now if you want your okra to be very slimy, you can add some baking soda, but I'm just going with salt. Once it starts to boil, mix it up so it can be even with the onions and salt, and then we will allow it to boil for an extra 5 minutes. I ended up adding some water, and this is how it looked like after it was boiled. Now let's get into making our stew. To a saucepan, I'm going to add some palm oil, and once it is heated, I'll go ahead and add my sliced onions. We will cook the onions for about 3 minutes and go ahead and add some chopped tomatoes. Allow it to fry for 6 minutes, after which we'll add some seasoning and some powdered pepper. You can use any seasoning of your choice, and of course any pepper of your choice. Now I chose not to add salt at this point because my okra has salt already and we don't want to add too much salt, so we're going to taste our stew later, and if it needs more salt we are going to add some more to it. Once my seasoning and pepper goes in, I'll go ahead and add my pre-cooked cow knee, or kotojwe as we call it in Ghana, and also add some WELE. We are going to be cooking this for about 10 minutes. After about 10 minutes, we will give it a stir and then add our smoked salmon and tuna. Now it's time to add our boiled okra, the main ingredient for this stew. And once we are done stirring, we will give it a taste, and if it needs extra salt, this is where you add some extra salt if needed, and also some extra pepper if needed. Now at this point I realized I needed some extra palm oil, but please, you can skip this part if it's okay for you. I also added some extra salt and some extra pepper. We will give this a stir and allow it to boil on low heat for about 10 minutes, and our stew should be done in no time. This is how our assorted okra stew is looking like after 10 minutes of boiling on low heat, and it is very ready to be enjoyed with your banku, kenke, eba. Just say, I heard some people even pair their okra stew with rice. I'm yet to try that, but you can feel free to try this delicious assorted okra stew with any meal of your choice. I served this over some soft banku, and the rest was history. This was absolutely delicious. As I said earlier on, I hope you're going to try this recipe at home because it is very simple and quick to make, and it is absolutely delicious. See you in the next video. Bye bye.